Leo, you are up for the November Money Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, so the general readings are up for November, the love readings are up for November, and now these are the money readings. Collective readings, new moon in Scorpio is up. I did a Halloween reading for the collective. I will be doing a full moon in Taurus reading for the collective. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said all that, let's get into the reading. May I have the energy for Leo for November. May I have the energy for Leo for November. May I have the energy for Leo for November. What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it? Something told me to take this card. What is it that Leo needs to hear? May I have one more card, please? Thank you. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So. Okay. I like that too. The card that something told me to take, I didn't know what it was. It says, attracting, not chasing. Attracting, not chasing. All right. And it says, anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Attracting, not chasing. I'll read it again. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Attracting, not chasing. And then the second card, it says clearing debts. Clearing debts. And it says, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Let me read this again. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Clearing debts. Right, let's get to the tarot deck. This is my custom money deck. I'm not clarifying these with the regular tarot deck. I'll just tell you what I hear and what I see when the cards come out. May I have the energy for Leo for November. May I have the energy for Leo for November. May I have the energy for Leo for November. When I split the deck, there might be some unstable energy around you. I feel for some of you that could be related to debt. For others of you, I feel that it's because you don't have an answer on something. Like something hasn't been determined for sure yet, if that makes sense. And because you don't know what the official answer is, you might have a feeling, but you don't know what the official answer is. You're kind of like, So yeah, there might be some of that energy going on. What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? And I want to do this one more time as well. Make sure it's all good. I seen the card gift in here while I was shuffling. I had seen the card gift. So somebody might be giving you a gift in November. May I have some cards, please, for Leo? What is it Leo needs to hear? And you're grateful. This came out in Cancer's reading. So, definitely grateful right now. Also, something I just heard. Someone's grateful that it's not worse. So, and that's a good way. That's glass half full. That is a good way to look at things. Someone or some of you may have went through something recently and it wasn't that great, but you're thankful it wasn't worse. So, and you're grateful for that. May I have some more cards, please? Hiding money. I don't blame you. A lot of people hiding money right now. So somebody's hiding money. Leo, that could be you or someone in your orbit. I honestly feel like it's you. Home expense came out. So for those of you who live in a home, there might be an expense in November that may catch you off guard a little bit. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I know this card came out one time during the money reading, and the card that clarified it out of my money deck was Temperance, but in the Monopoly deck is the Pipes, and I was already saying when this card first came out that I feel like it might be Pipes, Winterizing or something, and then the Temperance card came out with the Pipes. I was like, wow. For this particular home expense, I don't feel like it's the Pipes. I feel like it's something else. There may be some construction going on involving the city around your home. If that happens, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If that happens, be mindful of that. Also, I just heard something about a dispute with the neighbor in the grass or whatever. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But yeah, those could be some of the things that might affect the home expense. Doesn't have to be those things though. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. 1 month. We've had a lot of timeline cards come out. Like 2 weeks, 1 week. Now you're getting 1 month. So, there may be something of significance 1 month from today or 1 month from the day that you watch the video or listen to it on the podcast. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's 1 month from today, I'm recording this on October the 30th. So 1 month from that would be like December, the 2nd, I think. Because how many days are in November? 28, 29? Oh, hold on. No, there might be 30 days in November. So I guess November the 30th. I forget how many days are in November. You have a calendar, you can look it up. But yeah, 1 month from October 30th is what it could possibly be. Or 1 month from when you listen to or watch the video. May I have some more? Wow. Stop being so cheap. Okay. Leo, you being cheap right now, I don't blame you. And it's kind of funny because I feel like these two go together, hiding money and stop being so cheap. But you know, it's okay to be frugal, long as you don't overdo it. Because if you overdo it, if you're hiding money, and you're saving money. And I brought this up during, I think, Gemini's reading. Or was it Taurus? One of them. But I was saying that if you're saving money or putting money away, when you do it, don't do it in a scarcity mindset. Where it's like, oh my goodness, somebody's trying to get my money. Or, oh my goodness, you know what? I need to make sure I have this because this happened, this happened. No. Just put a little bit away, and then that's going to be that. If you operate in a scarcity mindset, then you will more than likely attract scarcity, is what will happen. All right. So, and with the stop being so cheap, yeah, I mean, it's okay to coupon clip and all of that stuff. But if you're reusing some of the same things that you already used and when really it should have been thrown away, there might need to be a conversation. Just saying. All right. May I have another card for Leo, please? What is it that Leo needs to hear? Thank you. Pray. I can dig it. What's at the bottom of this deck? The answer is on the internet. Again, going back to what I was saying earlier, where I feel some of you, obviously not all of you, some of you are in this energy where you're waiting on an answer for something and you have an idea of what it is, but you don't have the answer for sure yet. And going back to that unstable, that might be throwing you for a loop. Maybe there is some information on the internet that can help expedite you getting this answer that you're looking for. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But what I will say, if there's any debts, I do see them being cleared. I'm not saying they're going to be cleared overnight, but they will be cleared. For some of you, I feel like there may be a court situation, which might be why some of you are hiding money. Now, again, this hiding money doesn't have to be you, Leo. It could be somebody around you. I don't know why. For some of you that's in a relationship, there may be someone that has more money than they're letting on. Just saying. But that's mostly what I'm getting out of the message. And then also with the attracting, not chasing, that kind of goes back to that scarcity mindset where there may be something that you want and you're going after it. But I feel like part of that energy of pursuing something, or not really pursuing something, because pursuing and chasing are two different things in a way. Of chasing something, that energy is because of there's a little bit of fear behind it. And because there's fear behind it, it can make it harder to get what you're looking to get. So you have to reset how you go after certain things. All right? So that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.